Fifth standard, Science, Term 3, Unit 3, Add. Welcome back to my channel, Padam Padikalam. If you haven't subscribed my channel, Padam Padikalam, today is the day to subscribe to get your lessons. Don't skip this lesson. This lesson is very important. This is your last lesson. Learn it thoroughly. In this lesson, we are going to learn about air. Air is important for living things. Breathing is part of a process called respiration. During respiration, we all know living things takes in oxygen from the air and gives out carbon dioxide. This process gives animals and plants the energy to eat, grow and live life. Air refers to the Earth's atmosphere. Air is a mixture of many gases and tiny dust particles. It's the clear gas in which living things live and breathe. It has an indefinite shape and volume that you will study in your later classes. The weight of air creates atmospheric. In the recent years, more number of industries has been established and they release excess of harmful gases like carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Because of this, air is polluted more than ever before. In this lesson, we are going to study about different layers of atmosphere, air pollution, airborne diseases, and the measures to control air pollution. Atmosphere. The earth is surrounded by a layer of gases, which is called the atmosphere. What is atmosphere? The earth is surrounded by a layer of gases, which is called the atmosphere. It is composed mainly of nitrogen 78%, oxygen 21%. Other gases like carbon dioxide and argon comprise 1% of the atmosphere by volume. The atmosphere is like a blanket that surrounds the earth. It protects the earth from getting too cold or too hot. Atmosphere is divided into 5 different layers. Troposphere. The first one, troposphere. The troposphere is the lowest layer of the atmosphere from the sea level. It extends up to about 10 kilometers. It is the densest layer and almost 75% of the air in the atmosphere is found in this layer. This layer also has water vapor. We live in the troposphere and most of the weather, clouds, rain, snow is found in this layer. All weather changes also occur in this layer. Stratosphere. It extends from the top of the troposphere about 50 km above the ground. Ozone layer found in this layer absorbs harmful ultraviolet rays which can cause damage to our skin and eyes. Mesosphere. The region above the stratosphere is called mesosphere. It extends upward to a height of about 85 km from the ground. The temperature in this layer decreases with height and it is minus 1100 C. Most of the meteors found in the sky burn in this layer. Thermosphere, the layer of very rare air above the mesosphere, is called the thermosphere. It is found above the mesosphere. The last one, exosphere. The outermost layer of the atmosphere is called the exosphere. The outermost layer of the atmosphere is called The exosphere. The air here is extremely thin. Now, the importance of air. Air is important for all the living organism. Without air, no life can exist on the earth. From the beginning itself, we learned. We take in oxygen from the air and release carbon dioxide. Plants in turn use carbon dioxide present in the air to produce their food. The gases such as oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and hydrogen present in the air are important to us for many reasons. We are going to study the importance of air in this section. Water cycle. Water vapor present in the air is important for the formation of water cycle. Water from the water bodies such as river, ocean, lakes, ponds evaporates and becomes water vapor. This water vapor then forms the clouds. These clouds move to the land and get cooled to give us the rain. This one we learned from the beginning of our science lesson. This movement of cloud is possible due to air. Supplies energy. We breathe oxygen present in the air and it is supplied to the cells in our body. Body cells burn the food molecules with the help of oxygen. Do you know that? And produce energy. With this energy, we do all kinds of works. Sound travels through air. We hear many things from the surrounding and people hear what we speak. This is possible due to air because sound needs a medium to travel. Useful for plants. Nitrogen present in the air is useful for plants. These nitrates are useful for the growth of plants. Also, air is helpful for the pollination of plants. About pollination, we learned in our previous lessons. Transport. Movement of air is called wind. This is helpful for the ships and boats to sail on the water. Airplanes and helicopters travel through air. Sports. Paragliding is the recreational and competitive adventure sport of flying. In this sport, pilot sits in a harness suspended below a fabric wing. Hang gliding is also an air sport or recreational activity in which a pilot flies a light non-motorized foot-launched aircraft called a hang glider. Do you remember in our childhood day we fly kite and enjoyed? Kite fly because of wind. Other sports like windsurfing, kite surfing, sailing, and many other sports are also possible with the help of air. Parachute and hot air balloons. Parachutes and hot air balloons are used to land from above in case of emergency. People use parachutes and come down slowly and safely with the help of air. Wind energy. Air flows from a region of high pressure to low pressure. This flow of air high speed is called wind. Wind is used to generate electric power with the help of windmills. Windmills is famous for Aralvaimoli and Kayataru. In the next section, we are going to learn about air pollution and prevention of air pollution. Thank you for watching and listening.